Fantastic. Okay, let's start this session of systematic approach to testing. But before we go inside to the actual testing, I'd like to recap a little bit on the Shiraz. So Shiraz is a thick-skinned grape which has got very small berries. So Sebastian,
yes,
where does the Shiraz fully ripen? In which type of climate?
warm
Warm? Only?
climate, even moderate, yeah.
So moderate warm
Moderate
climate.
warm, yeah.
Can you tell me one region in the world where is famous for producing high quality Shiraz in a moderate climate?
Rhone Valley.
Moderate climate.
Rhone Valley.
And one in the warm climate?
I think Australia.
Australia. Any particular region in Australia?
Barossa. is very
Barossa,
famous,
very good. And what we will expect to be the characteristic of the Barossa Shiraz in terms of fruit?
yeah. Barossa Shiraz in terms of food, there will be a lot of jammy, black fruit flavors, like a blackberry jam style of
So
fruits, maybe a
cooked
bit of licorice.
blackberry?
Yeah.
Cooked black fruits,
Yes,
or
yes.
cooked blackberry, black cherries,
Possibly a bit of black pepper there as well.
and we will see typical flavor of the Shiraz, kind of spice in particular.
Yeah, can get some licorice, maybe some dark chocolate.
Okay,
Yeah.
black pepper,
Black
licorice,
pepper maybe, yeah.
fantastic. And in terms of alcohol,
In terms of alcohol, they should be very high in alcohol actually.
very high in alcohol, tannin,
Tannins would be high ripe tannins.
high ripe tannins, acidity,
Acidity, medium probably.
medium acidity,
Yeah, because it's a hot region.
very good in terms of body,
Body should be very high. High levels of alcohol, high levels of sugar. Body.
fantastic. So we're gonna have a medium acidity, high level of alcohol, full body,
Yes.
high level of tannins. Fantastic. So let's start our S.A.T systematic approach to tasting, and today we will define the quality of this Shiraz from Barossa Valley, partly from Ben Glaetzer. It's a 2016 and has got 14.5% of alcohol. So let's start the systematic approach, evaluating the appearance of this wine. So what we will say about the intensity, it will
It's
be,
almost black.
no, the intensity
It's very deep.
is a very, very deep, yes? Because as we can see, it is practically, it's very, very near, the pigmentation is very, very near to the rim. And in terms of color, we will say that it's a purple or it's more ruby.
Purple.
Purple, yes, we can still see some blue color inside, so definitely is a purple wine. Let's see on the nose. So, how will you describe this intensity on the nose?
It's quite intense.
It's very pronounced. You know, it's like jumping on the nose. And in terms of aromas characteristic,
Yeah, you get this black cooked black berries again, like a
so we
jam.
say that is expected those
Yes,
flavor,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
We have a cooked black berries,
Mhm.
cooked black cherries as
Yeah.
well. We get a little bit of the licorice
Yes,
as well,
yes,
some
yes.
chocolatey as well. And do we get any secondary flavor?
I'm getting quite a bit of vanilla.
Yes. You can feel the
Vanilla,
smoke, the oak,
Yeah, the coconut, maybe a bit
vanilla,
of
coffee. And we get any tertiary aromas?
Not really getting.
No, there is no tertiary
There's not,
aromas. Fantastic. So we have very pronounced primary aromas, and as well very pronounced, I would say, regarding oak secondary aromas like
Yeah, it's very,
oak, vanilla, coffee,
A
chocolate.
lot of oak there.
Fantastic. Let's try this wine on the palate. Will you say that the wine is dry, is medium, is
Yeah,
sweet?
it's dry. It's dry.
It's very, very dry. And what about the acidity?
Acidity, it's actually high.
It's
very
high
high,
acidity,
very high.
so
You can still
it's
feel
not
it.
like what we described as typical
we
characteristic.
medium, right?
We say this medium, but here actually it's high acidity.
Okay.
It may be because the winemaker decided to apply the acidification in wine, usually in a
Just to
warmer
balance
climate you do, just to balance, but that's pretty
yeah.
normal for a warmer climate. How would you say that
Makes
is the
sense.
alcohol?
Oh, I feel the alcohol. I
Yeah,
think
it's high alcohol. What about the tannins?
Yeah, as expected, ripe.
High
big
tannins.
high
The body?
But it's very full body.
It's a very, very full body. So very balanced with the high acidity as well. And what about the flavor intensity?
Flavor intensity? Yeah. Yeah, like on the nose, it's very, very...
It's
flavor-
pronounced.
Yeah.
So we have a very similarity between the aromas intensity and the flavor intensity.
Yes.
What about the flavor characteristic? Are there similarity with the aromas characteristic?
Yeah, the blackberries, the vanilla.
We still get the black berries, that ripe, cooked blackberries, black cherries.
I actually get a bit of black pepper now.
Yes, now we get that spice very, very well, because properly emphasize more on the palate than on the nose as a spice.
Yes.
But still the chocolate is there. We have still the secondary aromas of the oak, vanilla is present, smoke. We have a coffee there, and we start to get some tertiary aromas here.
Not really.
No, still concentrate on primary and secondary aromas.
Yeah.
So what we will say about the finish about this wine?
I'm inclined to say long, but I'm left with acidity, so I would say it's medium.
It's medium, yes. I will also expect it to be a little bit longer as finish with an intensity and pronounced flavor, but actually it's a medium. Probably the acidification and the high acidity has got something to do with this one. So let's see with the Blick system if this wine, the quality of this wine. So we have an imbalance here.
Yes,
We have
everything
a
is
high
on a high.
acidity, we have high alcohol, full body, high tannin, so perfect imbalance. What about the length, the intensity of this length? We said it's medium,
Yeah, it's a medium. Like.
so I think we're gonna think about it. If we click at the moment, it says medium.
Yeah.
What about the intensity, this identifiable type of flavor?
Intensity, yeah.
Yes,
There's plenty.
fully.
Yeah.
We know the flavor, the properly characteristic of the Shiraz. There are plenty of them. There's complexity there. There's primary, secondary, together with the complexity. Complexity is there, is undeniable. So we can say that we surely clicked 3 or 4. Unfortunately, we cannot really click fully that length. So we will keep 3 out of 4. So the final verdict for this Barossa Shiraz will be a very good wine. It's not outstanding, but definitely we can click a very good wine. So I'd like a little bit to compare this Shiraz with a more moderate climate. So we're talking about Syrah from the northern Rome. Now, how will compare the fruit characteristic between the Barossa Shiraz and the northern Rome Syrah? How will be this fruit characteristic? What do you think?
Well, the northern Rhone Shiraz, the Barossa would be jammier, the northern Rhone would have more fresh flavors. Same black fruit, but
So
more
same
fresh.
black fruit would be
Maybe more
fresher
pepper.
black fruit. You know, the tannins would be medium, would be not these ripe tannins. The body will be medium as
Yes,
well.
yes.
Definitely the acidity will be high.
Yes.
So between a moderate and a warmer climate, we can see that the fruit is probably the big difference in characteristic because of more warm, more riper style.
Yes.
Fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about food pairing. With these high tannins and high level of acidity, what will you pair? What type of food will you pair with it?
Well, I would get something salty to emphasize the fruits maybe and reduce a bit the tannins.
Yes.
from it.
Salty, acidity.
Yeah. Acidity maybe.
Of course,
maybe.
we will decrease a little bit of the acidity, we'll decrease a little bit of the tannins, but anyway, we have a very high acidity, we have a very high tannins, and we'll emphasize a little bit more on the fruit.
Maybe
And
something heavy as well.
what will you say if I pair this wine with a very umami flavor coming from a game, just full umami?
With salt or without salt?
Without. Full
Okay,
umami.
then
Just
in that case you'll get a lot of bitterness. I don't think it will match well at all. I think it will be very harsh. Also, the acidity will be a bit too much. Then
so yes, it will be unbalanced because we already have high acidity, we already have high tannin, so the umami will bring even higher, will reduce that beautiful fruitiness, so we will find a little bit unbalanced in our mouth, so very good. And the last question I'd like to ask, because this wine probably can have aging capability, so can develop that tertiary flavor, so how will you store in a perfect condition this bottle?
Well, in a dark place, without temperature variance, in cool 16 to 20 degrees.
Room temperature, so between 15 and 18, lay down the bottle, so very good. This is all for my section, thank you.
Thank you. I don't think you should talk about the story.